Hello, 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 and welcome to my kitchen. My name is Beverly Lucas, and you are watching For the Love of Cooking Fridays. What do I do on Fridays? I try to show you how to make a meal, a dish, a dessert, an appetizer, whatever it is always better than the restaurant. So as you can see, I have all my ingredients in front of me for this Friday's For the Love of Cooking Fridays. And we are making stuffed manicotti, and this is what the manicotti looks like. And there are different brands of pasta, dried pasta, that you can buy. I always purchase what's on sale. I'm like that woman that when I go to the store, I buy what's on sale. So I'm always open to new brands, to new things. So this is Barillo, and this is an 8-ounce box. So what's going to go inside of the manicotti? So we're going to fill our manicotti with ricotta cheese. And also on top of that, I have some other ingredients. So I'm not really following a recipe. This is something that I have been making for years. I don't make it very often, but I thought today would be a good day. What I have here is I had some sweet Italian sausage. So this is about 3 links, and I have squeezed all the meat out of the casing. My favorite are mushrooms. So I love mushrooms. So this is an 8-ounce package of portobello mushrooms. So you may say that this looks like a lot, but 3 things you have to remember about mushrooms. I've been thinking about this. So there's 3 things. One is that they shrink. So they shrink when they cook. The other is that they are filled with water. So when they cook, the heat extracts the water substance out of the mushrooms. But the most important thing about mushrooms, which is number 3, is that mushrooms take on the flavor of whatever it is cooked with. And that's one of the reasons why I love mushrooms. I love mushrooms just sauteed in butter, and then it just has that butter taste. But when you put it together with other ingredients, like what we have here, it just takes on that taste, and it gives it a meteor, as in meteor taste, which adds to the layers and the layers of flavor. So what are we going to cook with these mushrooms? We have some chopped white onion. We have some chopped yellow peppers. I have some mozzarella cheese that I'm going to slice and put on top. For our seasonings, we have some chopped garlic. For the herbs, we have a combination of oregano, thyme, rosemary, basil, and tarragon. So that's going to be so good. And this is all of the herbs that I have in my garden, which I just started, so I can't use them yet in my recipes. And then I have some Italian parsley. And then, of course, we have to have the sauce for everything. So we have some Bertolli, because it was on sale. You got it. So I have my water boiling behind me, and that is to cook the manicotti first. And we're going to cook it for about 7 minutes exactly. And we don't want to cook it all the way, because we are also going to bake this, so that we're going to put it in the oven. So I'm going to set my oven. I'm going to preheat it to 350 degrees. The other thing I've done with my water is I've salted the water. One thing you always want to remember about pasta is that you have to salt the water. If you don't salt the water, then your pasta will have no taste to it. And nobody wants pasta with no taste. So I have 2 trays. And so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 in each tray. So I have about 14 of these. You're going to add your sausage, seasonings, mushrooms, peppers, and onions in a large saute pan. And you're going to cook all these ingredients together until the vegetables are soft. I'm going to put a little salt and pepper on the mushrooms. Make sure it has some flavor. Ooh, it smells so good. Those Italian seasonings, oh my goodness. Let me bring you a little closer. 7 minutes is about to be up for our manicotti. So I'm gonna take them out one by one. Let me get a fork. I don't want them to break. And I have a sheet pan right here. I'm using a slotted spoon. Check on our mixture here. This is gonna go on top of the manicotti. So while that continues to cook, let's get our cheese mixture ready. Here I have our ricotta cheese. I'm just gonna put it in a bowl. And we're gonna mix it a little bit to get the consistency that we want. To this, we're gonna add some salt and pepper. And pepper. This is the cheese that you can have savory or you can have sweet. If you like cannolis, this is the same cheese mixture, but sugar is added. Okay, we have that. Now, I want to add 1 egg as our binder to keep it all together, in which I'm going to open up in a separate dish to make sure that it's good. I like to see my pepper we add our egg. It's nice and smooth. And now we're going to add some parsley for some freshness. And this is our filling. We're going to add a little bit of this mozzarella cheese to thicken it up a little bit, and then we're going to put it inside of our manicotti. So what I'm doing here is I'm just taking some of this mozzarella and I'm just tearing it, and I'm adding it to the ricotta cheese. I have rendered the fat out of the Italian sausage, and I also have the mushrooms and the peppers and the onions in there, and so it is cooking down. It is almost ready. I'm going to add the garlic now. Always wait to the end to add your garlic. Oh, this smells so good. Oh my goodness. Great. Now we're going to add our sauce. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. We're going to get that all incorporated in there. And this is what it looks like. I'll never forget one viewer said, "Can you bring us closer to the food?" I will never forget that. And to this, I'm just going to add a little bit of parsley. And that is going to be our sauce. Okay, I have my glass pan here, and we're going to spray it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this sauce, and I'm going to put it down at the bottom. Kind of like how we do for lasagna. To give it some sauce to rest in, to be nestled in. Okay, so we have that here. Here we have our manicotti. We have it here on a sheet pan. So I'm going to try another way to fill this. This is just a sandwich bag. I'm thinking now when I poured out the ricotta cheese, I should have not included the liquid because it's a little bit thicker. It's a little bit thinner than what I want. But we're going to go ahead I'm gonna try this. So I filled the mixture here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold it like this, and I'm going to just cut the tip, and then I'm going to fill it, the manicotti. And there we go. I'm gonna fill it from this side, and fill it from that side, and we're gonna nestle it right there. Okay, so I was able to fill 8 of the manicotti, and so now I'm going to take our sauce, and I'm just going to put it on the top like this. You can tell this is all in real time because this is smoking. It's a lot of sauce. Yes, it is. But that's going to make it delicious, because the manicotti is filled with the ricotta cheese and also with the mozzarella cheese chunks. Now I'm just going to take, how should I do this? Some slices of mozzarella. I'm just going to put it on top, just like this. And this is how it looks so far. And it is heavy. I think I'll do 2 more slices. Okay, so I pieced together some more of the mozzarella cheese, and I'm gonna cover it. And I preheated the oven to 350 in the beginning, but I turned it up to 400. So our oven is at 400. I'm gonna cover it with some aluminum foil, and we're gonna let it cook for about 10 minutes. And then I'm gonna take the aluminum foil off, and then we're gonna finish it off. Well, look at here, look at here. Look at that. It came out beautiful. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Again, my name is Beverly Lucas, and you have been watching For the Love of Cooking Fridays. I hope that you have enjoyed watching me prepare this meal. It is always my pleasure. It's my honor. It is my passion. It is my joy to make these videos for you. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, why don't you just go ahead and subscribe? And if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Until next week, bye-bye.